Okay, so I'm back. Um, this is actually the real story of the day that got sidetracked with a bunch of nonsensical I picked up from internet bulletin boards. I could care less. Jim Carrey is managed by what, like CAA or IMG. I'm sure that they got like MBAs since they were 15 years old. All right, Uh, I'm sure they know what the hell they're doing. If they need help, they can just pick up the phone and call New York City FBI. Okay, okay. So this is the real story of the day. Okay, and so we learned recently that Toronto, especially downtown, but also as far up north as the DVP, which is a major commuter highway, is flood prone. All right. So a lot of it has to do with outdated plumbing, right? Outdated sewer. And also, they say so much of the town is covered in like concrete, it's not absorbing the rainwater. So, ironically, you might hear Toronto is the most livable city in the world because it has so many green spaces, right? But those green spaces have no like runoffs, have no irrigation. They're just like little tiny you know nice little miniature parks. They're not part of an ecosystem because they're surrounded by a concrete sponge, and it's not even a sponge, right? It's just a concrete thing. So basically, these little miniature parks are built inside a concrete basin, which is now acting as a concrete dam. When pipes burst and it floods brand new fancy condos downtown or multi-million dollar homes, you move in, it's in a flood prone area. And now, the city government tried their best to woo new technology. So they wanted Google Alphabet to build this modern neighborhood downtown by the lake in the port section. It says, look, and so now basically, they're going to like the province, one step above their head, like the governor, the province, the premier. Look, you guys have to start, addressing our flood proneness. If you want companies like Google come here, because they built that modern complex there, it's gonna flood, and for all the Wi-Fi and all the interconnectedness, it's just gonna be underwater. But speaking about the dam, it really is a concrete dam. So now towns north of Toronto are flooding. It's like we're seeing more floods all the time every year because the water, as soon as it hits Toronto, starts backing up. You know, and it's this way because of the construction over the years. What are they gonna do? Like rip up sidewalks and add like grassy sidewalks? I don't know, right? I'm not that smart, but but this information just surfaced to all of us who reads the news. And so now Toronto is basically a concrete dam with these miniature parks, that aren't connected, that does not absorb water, into the soil underneath. So, and then if you want, Google is going to build a big complex here, but then, the federal government, provincial government, someone else has to pay to build like flood walls and stuff. And then as the water collects, it's backing up to towns north of Toronto like Oshawa, Bradford, stuff like that. And it's am I like, God bless your soul if you're a property developer. We're not laughing because we hate you. We're just like, oh my God, man. You know what I mean? You sunk like so much into like beautiful high rises and stuff, and now it's just, and we're just like, oh my god, you know, it's not that type of laugh where we hate you. It's just like, holy shit. Like I'm not an expert in this in any way. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I told you I'm just a middle class investor who looks after my own mutual funds. But holy shit, man. Toronto should really, and